check. Apo, rinig naman po. Good morning, volleyball fans. It is our third day here at the Ninoy Aquino Stadium, witnessing some great volleyball action only here at the Shakey Super League National Invitationals Quick Set, brought to you by Smart. For our exciting matches for today, in a few minutes, we will be seeing the FEU Lady Tamarals go up against the LPU Lady Pirates. For our second game, it will be the NU Lady Bulldogs against the Xavier University. At 2 p.m., it will be the Sac Sargent team versus the University of Batangas. And for our last game of the day, It will be the University of San Carlos going up against the College of St. Benilde. Ngayon, saan pa nga ba natin mapapanood ang ating mga matches for today? You can watch the 2024 Shakey Super League National Invitationals live on the Smart LiveStream App, Smart Sports, Puso, Pilipinas, and the Shakey Super League Facebook pages. We are also live on TV at Solar Sports via Cable Link Channel 58 and Sky Cable Channel 70. An exciting first game we have for today, kaya naman wag na natin itong palampasin as we get to see who will go to the quarterfinals starting tomorrow. And this is Quick Set brought to you by Smart.
Lopez of the FEU Lady Tamaraws, just a rookie, and we also have a Jazz Elerina. Itong mga Tamaraws na to ready to remain on top in their pool. Meanwhile, we also have Roxy de la Cruz, new Lady Pirate para sa Red Shirts, and Vanessa Martin, who did some impact in their game yesterday. For our match at hand, the Fort Eastern University will go up against Lyceum of the Philippines University. Magandang umaga sa lahat ng ating volleyball fans. We're still live here at the home of the Shakey Super League National Invitationals dito sa Ninoy Aquino Stadium. Daphne Cristobal, kasama ko ngayon, the Jong Panerio, at syempre, we also have Hannah Lirazan on the sidelines. Jong, for this match, for sure, itong FEU, they want to remain on top para sa kanilang pool C.
Exactly, and that's ang kinagandahan nga na sa competition to Daphne. Is very diverse yung mga teams natin, and as we can see, we have the top teams in UAAP and NCAA alongside Daphne with the top teams in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. So they don't know the tendency, the expectation. So we can see the volleyball program at very finest, very raw. So pagandahan na ng execution since it is a very crucial match to all the teams here right now.
Speaking of crucial games, let's head on to our team standing so far. Para sa Pool A, NU on top, pero after this match, meron nga tayong second game and they will go up against Enron College. And para naman dito sa kabilang banda, rather they will go up against Xavier University. Para naman dito sa Pool B, we saw UST getting that victory yesterday kontra dito sa Team Soxergen. And in just a while, FEU Lady Tamaraws will go up against the LPU Lady Pirates. And para naman dito sa Pool D,
and of course for Pool D, ito nga Letran and CSB with one win apiece. Well, for this competition, Daphne, it's still anybody's game because imagine if this team could actually get one win and one loss, we will be having a triple time in each pool.
Now, pag-usapan muna natin, Jong, itong performance ng FEU noong day 1 ng ating Shakey Super League National Invitationals, wherein it was a straight set victory kontra dito sa Lady Panthers.
I've actually talked to Chini Tagawad earlier, and actually they are very determined to perform very well here in the National Invitationals in preparation, of course, in the preseason and, of course, in the next season of UAAP. Very dominant when it comes to attacks, even on blocking and aces. Despite giving more errors dito sa kalaban, still, Far Eastern University appears to be very victorious, Daphne, in all aspects of the competition kontra USPF on their previous match.
Indeed, total dominance ang pinakita nitong Moraita base squad. And para sa ating smart power player, we have none other than Lovely Lopez. Jong, we've witnessed itong batang to. She just played for the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational just a month ago. Pero ngayon, dito sa collegiate scene, grabe agad ang pinakita nito.
Well, Lovely Lopez, of course, during the Girls Volleyball Invitational, she really performed really well. And right now, nasa collegiate scene na siya, so we can expect her to perform so much well for the squad. And kita mo naman talaga, Lovely Lopez really bringing so much hope here for the Murayta-based FEU.
And nakita naman natin, no, all of these players, parang lahat sila hungry para kunin yung panalo na yon. Now, heading on dito naman sa Lyceum of the Philippines University Lady Pirates. Actually, they fell short yesterday kontra dito sa Lady Panthers. Kasi yung Lady Panthers, iba yung naging movement nila. They really bounced back kontra dun sa naging first game performance nila. Mas naging malinis ang galaw nila. Meanwhile, itong LPU, alam naman natin, key players just like Puso, wala from the game yesterday.
Well, I thought that match is a battle between offense and defense. When it comes to offense, dito nanguna ang USPF. But when it comes to defense, blocking and aces, dito marangkada ang LPU. But they actually gave so many free points here for USPF, snatching and getting a win here contra LPU.
So those errors yesterday were very costly. So hopefully this time around, they will be able to address that. Play cleaner and other players, sana magkaroon ng anong katulong. Itong si Roxy De La Cruz.
And Roxy De La Cruz, as expected, what I think the lone superstar during the match contra USPF, performing 13 big points, 9 attacks and 4 aces. And yung 13 big points ito, Daphne, nangyari on a very crucial part of the competition. Well, right now, it is a do-or-die match here for LPU. So I must say, they must have been really preparing talaga if they wanted to move on to the quarterfinals.
So imagine, Roxy actually played just in the second set onwards. So
Yes.
nung first set, hindi pa naglaro to si Roxy. First few points niya, parang medyo nahihiya pa siya. But still, siya talaga yung nag-step up for her squad. Although we do know, she came from Mapua, transferred, found a new home dito sa LPU. Pero yung pinakita niya, grabe na agad.
Exactly, and I know that Roxy will be starting here in this match because this is a knockout game here contra FEU. As we can see dito nga, after the quarterfinals, everybody should really perform really well because our quarterfinals and semifinals are do-or-die matches. But for our gold medal match and bronze medal match, that will be a best of 3.
And sabi nga natin, ito ang ating last day of the Elim. So tomorrow, we will immediately head on to our quarterfinals. So each game for today will really determine if you will have a spot for the quarterfinals.
Exactly, both teams are semi-finalists in UAAP and NCAA, and they need to put their best foot forward with a strong desire to win to enter the quarterfinals.
Jong, alam naman natin lahat ng ating volleyball fans, inaabangan talaga itong larong to. Pero ano kayo yung mga magiging, alam mo yun, initial na predictions mo, especially for the LPU Lady Pirates?
Well, I must say, when it comes to skills, talent, they're equally matched. Well, they'll not be in the semifinals if they're not really performing well. So I think the one factor that we can consider here is the desire, the strong desire to win, aside from the execution and of course, the playmaking ng mga setters natin dito.
And talking about itong for Eastern University, ito yung first time nila dito sa Shakey Super League National Invitationals. So, we do know na ito namang DLSU, they begged off since may mga iling injuries yung kanilang players. So, itong opportunity for FEU Lady Tamaraws, mas makikita mo, mas matitest kung paano sila magiging intact as a team. Maraming players who came from the recent UAAP season, pero alam din natin, marami silang promising rookies.
Exactly. This might be a different territory, unfamiliar territory for FEU because we are only considering the top 3 teams here in collegiate tournament. But for FEU, I know they're gonna take advantage, especially that they're qualified to join here as the training ground coming in again for the preseason and for the UAP season 87.
Exciting and fun games are really waiting for us. Kaya wag na natin patagalin, papunta muna tayo sa ating venue game announcer.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2024 Shakey Super League National Invitationals. Ninoy Aquino Stadium, it's time to meet our participating teams. First, for the Lyceum of the Philippines University Lady Pirates. Led by team captain number 4, Faith de Guzman. Their first libero is number 7, Marcy Rivas. Make way for their teammates, number 2, Angelica Cruz. Number 3, Vanessa Martin. Number 5, Marinela Sagaino. Number 8, Alison Trias. Number 9, Roxy De La Cruz. Number 10, Marina Gamboa. Number 11, Kat Galedo. Number 14, Baby Mar Collado. Number 17, Havana Rain Macalintal. Number 18, Aramela Bourbon. Number 20, Ashley Mochilias. And their second libero is number 16, Jonalie Ginampos. Now it's time to meet their opponents, the Far Eastern University Lady Tamaraws. Led by team captain number 10, Chai Papa. Their first libero, number 20, Ann Monares. Make way for their teammates, number 2, Melody Pons. Number 4, Carrie Cruz. Number 6, Lovely Lopez. Number 7, Ann Asis. Number 11, Karil Miranda. Number 13, Eliza Devosora. Number 14, Christine Ramos. Number 18, Nika Medina. Number 19, Jean Asis. Number 21, Jazz Eliarina. Number 22, Frenchie Premailon. And their second libero is number 17, Margaret Encarnacion. Our officials for match number 9. First referee, Eichel Jantero. Second referee, Jordan Paca. Now, let's meet the starters. First, for the Far Eastern University Lady Tamaraws, led by team captain opposite hitter number 10, Chai Papa. Outside hitter number 2, Melody Pons. Another outside hitter number 6, Lovely Lopez. Setter number 11, Karil Miranda. Middle blocker number 19, Jean Asis. And another middle blocker, number 21, Jazz Eliarina. The starting libero for the Lady Tamaraws is number 20, Ann Monares. The head coach for the Lady Tamaraws is Manolo Refugia. For the Lyceum of the Philippines University Lady Pirates, led by team captain outside hitter number 4, Faith de Guzman. Middle blocker number 3, Vanessa Martin. Outside hitter number 9, Roxy De La Cruz. Setter number 11, Kat Galedo. Middle blocker number 17, Havana Rain Macalintal. Opposite hitter number 20, Ashley Mochillas. The starting libero is number 7, Marcy Rivas. The head coach for the Lady Pirates is Cromwell Garcia.
For our starting 6, dito sa Lady Tamaraws, we have Papa, Asis, Lopez, Pons, Eliarina, Miranda. Starting defender, we have Monares. On the other side of the court naman, para dito sa Lady Pirates, we have Martina, De La Cruz, Galledo, Mochilas, De Guzman, Makalintal, and ang kanilang starting libero, we have Rivas. And we are just getting started. Pero last day na nga agad ng ating elimination round for the Shakey Super League National Invitationals. And this set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Initiating this match, we have got Galledo. What a way to open things up dito sa ating unang laro. Day 3 pa lang.
And sabi ko nga, Daphne, you know, when it comes to spiking, they're equally matched. If you can score on the service deck, then why not?
This serve of the game is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Another strong serve there. 1-2 play. Ando ng libero ng LPU, 2 straight points.
Well, simple volleyball there coming from De La Cruz. You know, I really like an outside hitter who always starting the attacks. Natitignan muna yung depensa, and Roxy De La Cruz really reading the defense pattern here on the side of FEU.
And Jong, take note, yesterday hindi starter itong si Rox De La Cruz. So, I think those are one of the few adjustments na ginawa nitong si Coach Robin.
Exactly. And I think, of course, you are in a do-or-die situation, Daphne. Sudden and major adjustments should be made, especially that you're going to face to a semi-finalist in the UAAP.
But first point for the Lady Tamaraws, that will belong to their rookie hitter. We have a lovely Lopez. Another rookie there. Karil Miranda with that service, running attack. And too much sauce from that running attack dito kay Vanessa Martin. But great intention though.
Yeah, well, great intention dito on the side of LPU, trying to activate ito mga middle blockers. I think that is somehow quite normal for a team who always wants to activate the middle, because once you activated your middle, you're definitely setting the tempo of the match.
Pinabawi si Martin. Almost a chance there for the Lady Tamaraws.
Well, right now, both teams committing one error apiece. Well, kita mo, Daphne, talaga nagkakabahan itong dalawang teams na to. Because, of course, you're bringing pride to your school, and tatlo lamang kayong representative ng respective tournament niyo, so you would want to enter the quarterfinals.
Indeed, tomorrow agad ang ating quarterfinals, and that swipe will definitely work once again for Love Lopez, bringing early spark here for the yellow shirts.
Lovely Lopez, you know, even during the girls' invitational, you can see the potential of this girl. Not only putting so much power, but nag-iisip talaga, the valuable IQ is there. Really bright future here for this girl.
Kat goes to John. And she will be earning that point.
And of course, what can we say? If you need an urgent point, you just need to dial number 4, and for sure, De Guzman will surely deliver.
So far for the LPU Pirates, lahat gumagana sa kanila. Kudos sa kanilang setter, Kat Galledo, activating all of their spikers. But great response there this time, coming from Papa.
And yeah, we see players scoring here on the wing side, but let's credit those, you know, playmaking to the amazing setters that we have right now. Of course, Miranda and Galledo for really orchestrating and distributing the ball here for both squads.
We are tied at 4 in the service. Ace will be delivered this time, coming from Jean Assis.
And Daphne, as you will notice, I like how Jean Assis physique, I must say, form right now. It looks like she's really quite very athletic and ready to battle talaga on the top teams here, and also in the coming UAAP.
Kondisyon na kondisyon yung katawan nitong si Jean Assis. High ball! And that will still work here. This time coming from Ashley, hitting that zone 5. No one was there to pick up that ball.
And exactly, I think FEU thought that that ball will go outside because, well, it is actually quite mishit na dito kay Ashley. But regardless, it's still a point and they're gonna take that point.
First ball, Miranda goes to Jazz Eliarina. Jazz Eliarina in their first match. Grabe yung connection nila nitong si Karil Miranda.
And Daphne, speaking of connection, sabi mo nga, considering that Eliarina, a transferee from NU playing for FE within a short period of time, nakabuild na agad ng connection dito sa kanilang setter.
Kumbaga kung iisipin natin, ang dami talagang players nitong FEU Lady Tamaraws. Anyone from the bench can really pull up a point for them. And we do know we also have Jean Tagaod not playing for today's match, Tin Obaldo. So imagine, itong players ko lang to, ang ganda na agad ng pinapamalas.
At yun nga yung gusto dito ni Chinita Gaod na palalimin nga itong bench nila because they want to have a very strong campaign in the UAAP.
And that's Melody Pons making her presence felt here at the stadium.
Making way. Let's give it up for Melody Pons. This is the first time. This is very historic for her, Daphne, kasi she used to play in beach volleyball and right now, dito niya first time maglalaro in indoor volleyball. So we can expect, Daphne, a tremendous floor defense dito kay Melody Pons.
Roxy. Unares was there. Miranda, jump set. Medyo hindi nagustuhan ni Papa yon. Caledo chooses Ash. Longest rally here in the first set. Unable to get that ball across the net. Medyo hindi na nakontrol ng bola nitong si Rivas. So it's the FEU Lady Tamaraws who will be bringing us to our first technical timeout, 8-6.
Ang galing-galing mo naman.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok Saya 50 na. Lipat at load na.
Head coach Manolo shared that since they had time to prepare for today's game, he expects that the first game jitters of everyone, most especially their rookies, are already gone, or if not, they are able to adjust already. Dagdag pa nga niya na that they should just be consistent with what they're showing at maging excited lang sa kung ano ang pwedeng mangyari. He also shared that Lovely Rose and Jazz, the top contributors from their first game, are excited and extra motivated this time, lalo na si Jazz, who is coming off from residency. Now, Daph and Jong, can the FEU Lady Tamaraws with head coach Manolo continue to be on the winning column?
Thank you so much for that report, Hannah. Well, it's so early to say kasi so far maganda rin ang pinakita early dito sa ating first set nitong Lady Pirates, but it's also nice to hear na excited and looking forward itong sila Love Lopez and Just Elerina for this match.
Exactly, and I know that these girls will surely try to chip in points here for the squad. They were given a very, big role here to fulfill, and they don't want to disappoint yung coaching staff nila dito on this campaign.
Indeed. Kat goes to Roxy. Papa was there. Battle at the net. Monares chooses Love. Easy point for this young gunner.
Well, Lovely Lopez, not only really a high leaper, outside hitter Daphne, but yung porsyento dito ni Lovely Lopez is certainly very high for her.
Kaya ngayon magpapatawag muna ng timeout itong si Coach Cromwell kasi napako na nga sila at 6.
Babasa din sa depensa. Yung bolang dumarating sa atin, antayin lang natin tumama sa atin yan. Bubuhain nyo. Pinababayaan nyo na lang tumalsik eh. Kaya na, andyan na sa harapan. Ang gagawin, tatagiliran pa. Andyan na lalabas talaga. Bakit tayo magbuhain sa gitna yan? Naintindihan nyo. Tapos receive. Kailangan makareceive tayo. Ang bilis mag-pull away. Sabi ko sa inyo, matuto kayo magkaroon ng one stop.
That huddle was powered by Smart. Live more today.
And dito nga, Coach Cromwell, is actually quite very disappointed because it's Lovely Lopez and all the wing spikers dito ng FEU, they're actually just going on the same place, on the same side of the court, but LPU really failed to anticipate those attacks from FEU.
And that could be a big break here on the side of the LPU Pirates right after that service error committed by the Lady Tamaraws rather. Tignan natin. Actually, kahapon pa hinahanap nitong si Coach Cromwell yung one stop para dito sa LPU. Let's see kung paano sila magre-respond. Lovely Lopez once again doing her all for the yellow shirts.
And Daphne, you know, I think Lovely Lopez already knew na LPU Lady Pirates already and will anticipate yung direction ng bola niya. And this time, just targeting and go long, targeting the end line here on the side of LPU.
Kita natin dito kung paano nagva-vary yung attacks nitong si Lovely Lopez. Toledo goes to the Guzman. Papa was there. Miranda to assist. So unbothered by the blockers.
And, you know, Assist right now with her form, I know she will do so much damage to their opponent. And right now, already on board, Jean Assis.
Ito talaga natin kondisyon nga. Itong si Jean Assis, well, last game, she actually didn't play, giving more opportunities for the rookies. But just with that service error, immediately apologizing dito nga sa coaching staff ng FEU. So far, a 5-point lead para sa FEU. That was a massive serve. Papa, that was not the most powerful hit. Pero parang lahat gumagana sa side ng FEU.
Exactly, Papa. For sure, for more years to go, mas papalakasin pa natin ito. And kita mo, Daphne, for LPU, for me, they need to create more points. Half of the points na meron sila are actually coming off from errors dito ng FEU.
Indeed. And of course, if ikaw yung isang team na you are trying to catch up with the lead that your opponent have, mas maganda sana kung huwag ka mag-expect na kumuha ng puntos o magkaroon ng puntos coming from those errors. It's important na makapag-execute talaga sila.
Tama ka dun, Daphne. And of course, dito nga, they're batting for quarterfinals. For sure, talagang i-minimize din ang bawat kupunan yung mga errors nila because who doesn't want to move on to the next phase of this competition?
And I guess it's also an advantage for FEU that yesterday they were able to rest, probably plan out for this match. Meanwhile, itong LPU galing sila sa laro kahapon. So, in a way, andun yung exhaustion kasi 4-setter match nga rin ang nangyari kahapon kontra dito sa Lady Panthers.
And right now, Daphne, well, we may consider fatigue, but right now, everything's playing in favor here for LPU.
Indeed, Jong, 16-9 ang ating second technical timeout score.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok saya 50 na. Lipat at load na.
Still here at the Ninoy Aquino Stadium for our day number 3 for our 2024 Shakey Super League National Invitationals. Last day na nga ng ating prelims. So tomorrow, quarterfinals, mas magiging exciting talaga ang mga laro dito.
And of course, for both squads, I guess, you wanna go home early and take a very good rest because quarterfinals nga bukas. And right now, I think FE is on a mission right now because they're leading by 7. Let's see if that mission will continue.
Cat goes to the opposite side. Unares setting it up to Papa. But that will be a net touch violation.
Medyo si Papa dito hindi niya na-control yung momentum niya on that back row hit. But Daphne nonetheless, they're still enjoying a 6-point advantage here kontra LPU.
Tingnan natin kung makakapag-build up ng run dito ang LPU. Perfect first ball. Jump set. That push will not work. Kat goes to John. She was blocked. This time they go to Ash with a cross court. Karil to Papa. Long rally alert. Guzman. Great floor defense for both of these teams. Way pa rin ang bola dito. Guzman off the blockers, earning that point. Much needed one.
Yeah, and actually Daphne, I'm on the edge of my seat during that play. Kita mo talaga, crunch time and nobody wants, na mapuntuhan sila ng kalaban dito. But Joan de Guzman scoring her second point here in the first set.
And yung maturity na yon ang kakailanganin ng LPU Lady Pirates to catch up here in set number 1. So that will be another point here for the Lady Pirates.
And Pons right now failed to control the momentum. And I feel as if na medyo mababa yung bigay dito ng Miranda for her.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is just a 4-point game. Miranda, shoot set to Pons. Nagawa ng paraan yan, and that sweet drop will work.
Well, even though that is quite a very tight set kay Pons, kita mo ginawa ng paraan, just swiping that ball in the fingertips of the blockers and scoring a point here for FEU.
Mas nagustuhan niya yung setup dito ni Karil earlier. She failed to score a point from that attack error. Nakabawi siya. Kat, nagay dito sa gitna. Miranda, chooses Jazz.
Wow. And Daphne, that might not mean the most powerful attacks in the middle, but the tempo, the zero tempo, and I'm really in awe right now, Daphne, with the connection ni Miranda at ni Elerina as if they're playing for a long time.
Well, actually, in high school, para sa National University Nazareth School, they were already teammates. So, nung high school. So, that will be another point here. Para sa Lady Tamaraws, Jazz Elerina starting to hit up for FEU. And it seems like Coach Cromwell is once again upset here in the first set. Kaya timeout po na ang papatawag niya.
Hindi tayo natututo sa ginagawa natin eh. Naintindihan? Yung spiker mo sa middle, nasaan ang power hand doon? Gitna, power hand? Power hand, nasaan? Saan ka nagbablock? Nasa kaliwa ka. Sa kanan ka. Yung depensa, walang sasalubong. Hindi tayo natututo. Dikit yung bola, anong gagawin? Swipe in o swipe out? Dikit? Go, 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 go!
That huddle was powered by Smart Live More today.
And right now, a specific instruction dito kay Coach Cromwell. Well, he feels as if that these girls are not learning from the mistakes and fail to read the situations right now, the playmaking of FEU, and let's see if that adjustment, if that timeout will result to an adjustment here for LPU.
Indeed. Grabe yung pag-open. Ito si Coach Cromwell ng huddle na yon. Hindi kayo natututo. I hope those words will just really wake up itong Lady Pirates. 6-point game. Mochilas with that service. Miranda chooses Papa.
And right now, if I were, one of the players here, it's also lead me to a very difficult decision kung sino yung babantayan for FEU. Right now, all of the attackers on the side of FEU already contributing points on their team. Their middles open, even their opposite hitter really in charge of chipping in points here for the yellow squad.
And that's going to be a big problem here for LPU, knowing that the ball distribution of Karil Miranda is very effective. You wouldn't really know who can score a point. Lady Tamaraws just 5 points away from taking on set number 1. Another firm serve. Askat. Magic bunot ang hatid dito.
And good addition here.
Collado, Joe.
Yeah, I think that is Collado. Good addition here for Coach Cromwell. Responding swiftly here for LPU.
So take note, that was baby Collado, but the way she spiked that one, parang hindi siya baby doon.
Oo.
14-20. Let's see if they can trim down the lead. So both teams, meron tayong naging substitution. We also have here Primailon coming in. Ramos to Primailon. Cross-court kill will work for this rookie. Look at the celebration of the bench players for the Lady Tamaraws. Parang hindi isang player nakapuntos. Everyone is just really rejoicing.
And I think with that point, it's worth to watch again. And I like the disposition right now ng FAU, really enjoying every point they're committing.
John, kung ikaw yung gano'n na player, di ba? Grabe. Grabe lang yung pag-celebrate nila. Almost a point there. That combination play was almost converted, pero mukhang napaaga ang kanilang celebration.
But here, of course, LPU wants to spoil that celebration and scoring here an additional point for the Lady Pirates.
So imagine, paganda pa yung over-receive ni Ashton. 6-point game. Ramos. Setting it up dito kay Lopez. Galedo to De La Cruz. And a point here will be delivered once again by the Lady Tamaraws.
Well, for LPU, they need to relax. This still could be anybody's game. This is just a 6-point lead. They just need, to have a better pass and to execute their playmaking really very efficient.
Medyo nagsustruggle na itong mga spikers ni Galedo, knowing na grabe din kasi ang depensa sa net nitong FEU. Miscommunication there on the side of the LPU Lady Pirates. No one was there to pick up that ball.
And for me, for a volleyball team, that is something that is quite so hard to heal, especially if your players are not communicating, because volleyball is it is a team sport, so you really need to know the tendencies na makasama mo.
Back-to-back points for Jazz Eliarina. Running attack. Ramos to Lopez. Sweet swipe. And also net touch there.
And Daphne, I'm running out of superlatives dito kay Lovely Lopez. Power tip, cross-court kill. She will deliver.
Grabe yung pag-vary niya sa atake na. First attack, ang lakas. Second, just dropping that one. And another service ace. Ang hatid nitong si Jazz Eliarina. So grabing impact agad ang hatid dito ni Jazz. Ending things off for our set number 1. Just like that, FEU Lady Tamaraws taking the first prize, 25-15.
There's nothing like winning the game.
Congrats sa promotion.
There's nothing like leveling up. There's nothing like the first face-to-face. There's nothing like meeting the fam. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok Takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok Saya 50 na! Lipat at load na!
Set number 1 score 25-15. What a way to start things up here for the Lady Tamaraws. Let's head on to our set number 1 highlights kung saan ito nga si Love Lopez nagparamdam agad dito sa ating set number 1.
Exactly, Daphne. And I must say that FEU here in the first set, they are a well-oiled machine. Excellent floor defense for the ladies from Moraita. And the ball distribution of Miranda, Daphne is worthy of a citation. Attacking, blocking, services. I think everything really works perfectly fine here for Lady Tamaraws. And for LPU, you know, there's still a chance here in the second set. And I hope that they've already identified the things that they really need to work out coming here in the second set if they want to pull an upset here kontra FEU.
And hopefully they'll be able to hear out yung mga nagiging instructions si Coach Cromwell. So 25-15 ang ating naging score, and heading on to our statistics, kita natin lamang na lamang dito, wide gap in terms of attack, 16 sa Lady Tamaraws kontra sa 6 lang na nabigay ng Lady Pirates. In terms of blocks, 2 din ang binigay ng FEU.
And even though that FEU, you know, gave 8 free points dito for LPU, they failed to capitalize on that free points, but FEU still managed to snatch and get this set kontra LPU.
I just want to highlight that 8 points na nakuha ng LPU coming from the errors of FEU. So far, Lovely Lopez scoring just 7 points. Unang set pa lang yan.
And sabi ko nga sa'yo, Daphne, we've been covering a lot of games, Daphne, and it is not every day that we see a great player in the likes of Lovely Lopez. So much promise here for this young girl.
I wonder how the LPU Lady Pirates will try to stop itong si Love Lopez. But so far, medyo tignan natin din kung paano magre-react ang LPU from that first set. And I'd say, andun din talaga siguro yung exhaustion from yesterday's game, sunod-sunod. Pero dun mo din kasi talaga matitest yung players on how they would react in this kind of circumstances.
And, you know, Daphne, as a player too, I think more than physical, you know, volleyball is somehow mental fortitude. You know, strong minds would really play a big factor here if you really want to move into the next phase of this competition.
This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mochos now.
And right now, since that is a big gap, big lead here for FEU, for sure they're gonna carry yung momentum na nakuha nila sa first set. And for LPU, well, no choice, but they need to get and gain that momentum in order to match up here kontra FEU.
So far, we see Miranda seated dito muna siya sa sidelines, as Ramos will be the playmaker for FEU. Lopez. Assist. She was blocked. An opportunity for the Lady Pirates. Galedo goes to Mochilas. Hitting that zone 1.
And right now, we're seeing the Lady Pirates enjoying, celebrating the point na ginawa nila. But I wanna give credit dito kay Rivas for 3 consecutive transition. Na-anticipate niya kung saan pupunta yung bola. Good read there coming from their libero.
Kung may magandang depensa talaga, mas magiging madali rin ang trabaho nitong si Galedo. Joan? 3 straight points for the Lady Pirates. This time around, that will come from Baby Collado.
And Baby Collado, not baby anymore. Instant impact here coming off the bench.
Another steady serve as Ramos chooses Lopez with that drop. First point for the Lady Tamaraws coming from Lopez, her 8th point here on this match.
Lopez, wow. You know, it feels as if that it is an instant point if Miranda is setting up Lopez for an attack. Napakataas ng porsyento. Lovely Lopez.
Massive serve coming from Lopez. Ashley with authority. But she was blocked from that last sequence.
And right now, FEU just using one of their key strengths, which is blocking. And Jin Aces towering over that attack.
So let's see if the Lady Tamaraos can tie things up here in set number 2. No perfect first ball. Back set to Collado. But that off speed was mishit.
And Baby Collado, masyadong binaby yung atake na yon from the opposite.
So this set is tied at 3. Just like that, a 3-0 run para sa FEU. Almost a gift there. Great blockings at the net for the Lady Tamaraos. Nares, underhand set here, 2 points. And that door, that hole.
And more than that, you know what? It's very good here about Melody Pons. You can see on the replay, grabe, the leaping ability. Well, that is one of the advantages talaga if you're playing beach volleyball. Yung vertical mo would certainly be so high talaga.
Every time na nagbe-beach volleyball ka, kapag pumunta ka talaga ng indoor, parang ang gaan-gaan mo, parang lumilipad ka.
I think just like our Ate Bernadette.
Speaking of Melody Pons, back-to-back points for this girl.
No problem, Lovely Lopez at the back. You have Melody Pons here who will be responsible scoring here on the left side of the court.
And now LPU Lady Pirates unable to score a point. 5-0 run for FEU. John. Ann was there.
Whoa!
Look at that exclamation point. This time coming from Jean Aces.
The power, the timing, Jean Aces really giving us some goosebumps there on that quick attack.
Great execution for the Lady Tamaraos. 6-0 run. And that ends that rally made by FEU. Bonus point for the Lady Pirates.
But I think one of the secrets of FEU here is that they're not just serving Daphne for the sake of, giving the ball to your opponent. They're really serving strategically, not only yung magandang placement, but very loaded talaga. Really challenging the defense of LPU.
Jean Aces, a well-deserved point, and sumigaw pa nga ito si Jean Aces after that one. That smart power play of the set was presented by Smart. Live more today.
And right now, Daphne, yung magkakadayago na Lopez, Pons, Aces, Elerina, I mean, they're really performing well. So wala kang problema kung sino yung nasa harap, kung sino yung nasa likod, because everybody could contribute.
And an attack error here by their kapitana, John de Guzman. So akit na nga sa 4 na puntos ang lamang dito ng FEU.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok Saya 50 na. Lipat at load na.
You are still watching the Shakey Super League National Invitationals. Additional new spikers were placed to improve the team's rotation and chemistry. Yan ang game plan ni Head Coach Cromwell Garcia today para sa LPU Lady Pirates. Coach Cromwell also shared that he is grateful to his rookies since they are really a good addition for the team. He insisted that there's actually no pressure to the young ones, and what's important is that they just enjoy every game. I actually asked him ano pa ang magiging preparations nila, and he shared that they will continue to prepare and be ready for the next Shakey Super League preseason. An exciting future for the Lady Pirates. But first, can these rookies snatch this set against the FEU Lady Tamaraos? Back to you, Daph and Jong.
Thank you so much, Hannah. Let's find out as a long rally is ongoing so far. A chance here for the Lady Pirates. Got. And a whistle was immediately called by our second referee. Sayang yon.
I think, let's see, I think that is a lifting violation. Oh yeah, even a lot of violations actually, lifting and even crossing on the other side of the court.
And a service ace will be delivered here by Jean Assis. First set ang nag-iingay was just Eliatina. This time around, that's Jean Assis.
Well, Daphne, allow me to say that, you know, the attackers on the side of FEU really sharing the same amount of limelight. You've seen Lopez, Pons, Elerina, Papa, their moment, and right now here comes Assis.
An opportunity here for the Lady Tamaraos. Ramos goes to Eliarina. Jong, yung mga middle blockers talaga ng FU, they're very deadly on this match.
And just like what I said, Daphne, they are a well-oiled machine because those attacks from the middle will not be possible without a good reception and without a very good setting of Miranda, all made possible because of this teamwork.
Regalo dito para sa FEU. Ramos. Binigay dito kay Premailon.
Well, we may forgot Premailon coming off the bench. Still, even their players from the bench, Daphne, really, you know, sharing the same amount of limelight dito sa mga starters natin.
Premailon, one of those players who also played for the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League, just like Karil Miranda and Love Lopez, contributing some points here. And another service ace coming from Jean Assis.
Well, right now, I think they are really mastering every position, attacking even from the service deck.
Pag hindi kayo rumisip dyan, hindi kayo makakatake. Naintindihan? Bumabalik yung bola, ang gagawin yan, mabilis. Nagbabasa na dapat tayo kagad. Ang ginagawa natin, nakastack lang tayo. Okay? Para pinapanood natin yung kalaban nila na mag-execute ang gusto nilang gawin. Naintindihan? Asan yung tao na? Tinarget na yung pwesto. Anong ginawa? Go.
That huddle was powered by Smart Live More today.
And here comes Coach Cromwell again. You know, wala talagang mangyayari if in the first place yung ating service reception nagkakaproblema because you can expect FEU to, you know, to serve really hard, especially na nakikita nila na isa sa mga weaknesses dito ng LPU is yung service reception nila. So they really need to work out that department.
Coach Cromwell was also pointing out na parang hindi alam ng LPU ang gagawin nila inside the court. Meanwhile, para dito sa Lady Tamaraos, very light ang mood. They're just really enjoying this match.
Exactly. And you know, not only the middle blockers, but even yung mga wing spikers natin, they're really very good on blocking and anticipating kung sino yung papalo sa kabilang side. And I think the mastery of position talaga really works so fine here on the side of FEU.
I wonder how many service aces na ang binigay dito ni Jean Assis. At napako na nga sa 4 dito ang LPU double-digit lead.
Well,
for FEU.
Daphne, you've asked me how many service aces na yung naitala din ni Jean Assis. Well, right now, she has 4 service aces kontra LPU. Let's see if dadagdagan pa yan.
So that will end the run para dito sa FEU.
Lucky break for Lyceum.
Five serving 15. Ramos. To Pons. Cut. Goes to Joan. And finally, the attack point here for the Lady Pirates.
And that's what the Lady Pirates really need right now. Yung tapang to be unbothered. Even though nandun yung mga blockers on the opponent, still you would want to challenge the hands of the blocker whether to get a check ball or to score off the block.
So, Truce will come in for FEU, replacing itong si Jazz Eliarina. Going back to Hannah's report a while ago, there's actually no pressure naman as per Coach Cromwell para dito sa LPU. For sure, they're also using this Shakey Super League National Invitationals para nga doon sa kanilang pre-season championship. Pero sa ngayon, punta muna tayo sa ating second technical timeout, 16-6.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok Saya 50 na! Lipat at load na!
Total composure ang pinapakita dito ng FEU Lady Tamaraw. Still a double-digit lead, 16-6.
And right now, Daphne, I like what you said, composure. And I think that is something that, you know, the Lady Tamaraws will bring on as they're heading to the quarterfinals, even to the next conferences and also in the UAP Season 87. And mind you, Daphne, the players that we have here on the side of FEU are all rookies. So much promise talaga here for the young squad.
Whistle will be called there. Double contact violation on the side of LPU.
And right now, still a double-figure lead here for FEU. For LPU, you know, don't mind the lead, don't mind the score. All you need to do is to get a point, 1 point at a time, get your momentum, and carry that momentum coming into the third set.
Speaking of momentum, that will be a point here, courtesy of Ashley hitting that corner.
And good start, and I hope that would spark Lyceum to score another point here kontra FEU.
Pero ngayon, para sa yellow shirts, babalik itong si Karil Miranda. And now also entering the court for FEU, we have Nika Medina.
And right now, you know, FEU Daphne has this luxury of substitution because of the lead that they have right now and allowing their other players to perform.
Service error right after scoring that point from Ashley. It seems like nagsastruggle talaga sila dito. Not just in terms of attacking, but yung coordination, I'd say, inside the court. Because ilang beses na rin naman sila binigyan ng instructions ni Coach Cromwell. Pero mukhang doon sa, in terms of executing it,
Exactly,
medyo nahihirapan talaga sila.
And I know that it is really quite hard, especially that you just came off sa laban kahapon. But this is all for nothing because if you lose this game, then this will be your last game here in this tournament.
Indeed. Beliedo goes to the Guzman. That will apparently sail out.
May halong gigil na yung palo ni Joanne on the down the line attack but quite wide on that attempt.
Well, there's indeed no pressure for Coach Cromwell. Meron tayong Shakey Super League Preseason Championship, so maraming opportunities para sa ating collegiate volleyball to really excel and improve. Speaking of excel, we have here Truce making her presence felt here in the second set.
Well, for FEU, kahit sino yung pasok mo here in the attack line, they have the same technique, the same form, the same power. So no problem here for FEU. If you're coming off the bench, if you're a starter, they're gonna surely deliver.
You know, I just want to give credit as well to Karil Miranda. Grabe lang din itong pinapakita niya. But this time around, that point will belong to the Lady Pirates.
And I haven't seen much play here from the middle and good play there for LPU.
That smart power play of the set was presented by Smart. Live more today. "12-point game. And John de Guzman banks that one in.
And there you go, John de Guzman. Right now, there is quite a big lead. So you need to have more options to attack. So if you can attack from the service deck and score a point for your team, then why not?
11-point game. Over received that one. Lopez. So that will be another error here on the side of the Lady Pirates. Substitution here. Upo muna itong si Jean Asis. And it's Anne Asis will be replacing her. Jong, just 4 points para sa FEU para kunin naman itong second set.
It might be a hard and difficult job for LPU, but they need to play perfect volleyball. And that could start there from a quick attack coming from Cruz.
Angelica Cruz. I'd say she's the only player from the Lady Pirates who's trying to be alive for her team.
Exactly. And right now, she'll be in the service line. So other players really need to step up here on the side of Lady Pirates.
Perfect first ball. Karil goes to that right pin. And that will be a point courtesy of Nika Medina.
And good attack there from Mika Medina. You know, walang follow through yung atake ni Medina, but really just enough power to target the end line.
Pero ngayon, time out ang kailangan ni Coach Cromwell.
Yan. Problema, hindi kayo nag-a-adjust sa loob ng court. Usap kayo. Ano bang gagawin nyo na dapat? Okay, nasa patay ng depensa, tinitignan nyo lang yung bola, bumabagsak. Hindi po pwedeng bumaba yung bola sa side natin. Okay, kailangan pinupulot yan. Tapos yung block ini-extend, ba? Ang laki mo. Ang block mo, ito lang. I-extend mo, abot mo naman eh. Oh, sige, sige, pasa, pasa.
Enjoy, enjoy!
That huddle was powered by Smart. Live more today.
And Coach Cromwell right now, I
Kid,
know that
warm up ka na.
it is quite a
Warm up ka
difficult
na.
job for LPU. They need to play perfect volleyball. But for me, you know, they just need, don't mind the score. They just need to point one attack or one block at a time and get that momentum and carry that momentum coming into the third set.
Miranda. Great defense there at the net for LPU as Galedo from that left pin. Karil chooses love. Not gonna work. Back row hit coming from Joan. That ball was anticipated. Buhay pa rin ang bola dito. Chance to counter for FEU. Combination play. Great intention in dropping that ball, pero it went straight to the net.
But right now, with the 11-point lead, I must say, yes, pagbigyan din Lovely Lopez. She already contributed 8 points. They afford to commit that error, but let's see how LPU will chip in more points here.
Pero Jong, I must say, itong si Love, she has the right to commit that error
course.
with how she contributed. Especially, imagine, just 7 points nung ating unang set. Karil goes to Love once again. There was no coverage.
And right now, after, you know, many minutes, this is the first time I think that LPU celebrated a point here contra FEU. Get that momentum, get that point, and who knows, they could turn an upset here in the second set.
That was Bourbon with that block point. Yung sinasabi ni Coach Cromwell na gamitin nila yung height advantage nila in terms of their blockings. Galledo goes to the opposite side. Defense was there. And that's Nika Medina once again.
And Mika Medina, not the strongest of hits. The 2 points she registered, not the strongest of hits, but really well placed. And you see the intention talaga. She knows that the blocker is really established now, so why not use the fingertips of the blockers to her advantage?
Well, if I'm the spikers for FEU and then you have a setter who's Karil Miranda, I'd say you really have confidence.
Of
Kasi
course.
lahat kayo nabibigyan talaga ng
Exactly.
opportunity to score.
But right now, another free point given here to LPU. 10-point lead here, Daft.
Still a double-digit lead for the Lady Tamaraws. Let's see if LPU Lady Pirates could create a different scenario this time around. 1-2 play! Karil Miranda right on cue.
Karil Miranda will not end this match and will not end this set without registering a point here under her name. That is a magical 1-2 play coming from Miranda.
Now FEU is at set point. And not the way they want to end things out for the second set, which will result to another upset para dito sa LPU. Para sa ating set number 2 score, 25-13. No mercy para sa Lady Tamaraws.
There's nothing like winning the game.
Congrats sa promotion!
There's nothing like leveling up. There's nothing like the first face-to-face. There's nothing like meeting the fam. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok saya 50 na. Lipat at load na.
Set number 2 score 25-13 for Eastern University, just really dominating this match.
And right now, for me, Daphne, for FEU Lady Tamaraws, it is not only the starters who performed really well, but I guess also the bench players, if you could see on the replay later, you know, they're also really very accountable to the scoring department. Rose, Medina, everybody is really responsible, stepping up to the position once given a chance, once given a role to play inside the court. And of course, thank you. Let's thank Miranda for allowing the spikers, her players, to have a picture-perfect attack form. Because of that, I must say, seamless sets na pinapakita niya dito. But for LPU, Daphne, 2 sets is enough, and they must translate the learnings that they had and execute that here in third set.
Nakita din natin dito, first 2 points galing dito sa LPU, pero after that one, nagkaroon ng smooth run itong FEU. Right after that, itong LPU, they just really struggled in responding with how FEU had those loaded services. Kaya dun sa first ball, naging problema talaga nila.
Kaya ngayon, Daphne, I'm looking forward kung paano tatapusin ito ng FEU and kung paano mag-respond dito yung LPU.
Pero tingnan natin kung tatapusin ba agad ng FEU o pabawi pa dito ang Lady Pirates in terms of attacks. 12 by the Lady Tamaraws compared to 7 delivered by the Lady Pirates in terms of blocks. Labang din dito ng dalawang FEU.
And it is very scary, Daphne. It is really very scary because FEU nagawa na i-minimize yung errors nila dito into 4.
And our TNT budget tropa of the game, mag-load na sa inyong suking tindahan. All smiles for the Lady Tamaraws since lamang na nga sila ng dalawang set dito kontra sa LPU. And of course, if you're not busy, it's Friday. Why
Yes,
not? Diba? Dalhin
of
mo yung
course.
mga kaibigan mo, kaklase mo dito sa Ninoy Aquino Stadium here in Malate, Manila. If you're just nearby the venue, you may also win some exciting gifts from our generous Shakey sponsor. This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. Look at that pancake save. And that's gonna be worth it. Yung naging save nga nitong si Love Lopez.
And here you go, another off from the bench. Divisora making her presence felt here already on the scoring department.
And if you're the Lady Pirates, you must really have a strong start if you want to catch up here on this match. Galedo, underhand set to Ash. That was a high ball. Karel to Asis. Using the hands of the blockers, pero buhay pa rin ang bola dito. Kat to Roxy. Off the blockers from that hit.
De La Cruz, very quiet in the first two sets. And if there is a set for her to make her presence felt, this is the perfect time for her to chip in points here for her squad.
Nakita din natin during the second set, nagkaroon ng experiment. Itong si Coach Cromwell, opting na umupo muna itong si Roxy de la Cruz. And that will be an easy point here for the Lady Tamaraws.
And getting a lucky break there. Well, I thought it's going to be outside, but just enough spin for that ball to go inside and the side of LPU.
Jong, if you're LPU, you're down by 2 sets. Yesterday, you fell short against the Lady Panthers. How would you want to execute here in set 3?
Well, you know, I will remember that my campaign here in the National Invitationals, I want my journey here to be powered by passion and grit, Daphne. So I'll not end my campaign here with a loss without giving up a fight. And that's what I want to see dito sa ating Lady Pirates.
But so far here for the Lady Pirates, another point here will be delivered by Bourbon, who's now on deck to serve. And Defosora getting a point here.
And now, and that's what I like sa mga bench players dito, Daphne, ng FAU, that, you know, even though I'm not starting here in this match, but given a chance to play, I'll surely make a way to contribute for my team.
Eliza Defosora, one of the versatile players of FEU. Sometimes she plays as middle blocker. And ngayon nakikita natin open hitter siya, but that sweet swipe will work for the red shirts.
And Angelica Cruz, she was a, you know, the bright spot earlier for LPU, and let's see if magtutuloy-tuloy ito dito here in the third set.
So far, a better start compared to the previous sets para dito sa LPU. Karel, back set to Medina. No one was there to get that ball.
And right now, Karel Miranda enjoying the luxury of doing a different kind of playmaking. A combination play allowing Medina to have no blockers and to hit that ball really hard.
One-point lead para dito sa FEU. Let's see if LPU can tie things up. And they were able to make that one courtesy of Sagaino.
And this is what I also like to see on the side of LPU. You know, somebody needs to step up. Somebody needs to be responsible to uplift the squad. And right now, I'm seeing Cruz and Sagaino right now already on board as well. Let's see if there will be other names na tutulong dito on the side of the Lady Pirates.
Kailanganin talaga ng katulong dito. And look at that! The Lady Pirates on top by 1 point. That's something that they really have to take care and take advantage of.
And right now, responding swiftly. Sagaino scoring her second point back-to-back here in the third set.
Almost a service ace with the help of the net. Defosora. Sagaino was there. Galedo to De La Cruz. And that ball will not go over.
And of course, for FAU Daphne, I know that they are leading by 2 sets. But dito papasok yung maturity ng isang team. There is no room for complacency. This is a game. And also for LPU, mental toughness, the mental fortitude will be tested because you want to push for a 5-setter match here to enter the quarterfinals.
Ledo, setting it up dito. Kay Cruz, she was blocked and an attack error coming from Roxy de la Cruz. And she seems to be struggling here.
Well, for LPU naman, actually they have a very good floor defense, I must say. It's not just yung execution at yung conversion sa attacks natin. Dun sila nagkakaproblema, which I think they really need to work out right now.
I love that you highlighted itong kanilang floor defense because led by their libero, which is Rivas. Kahit kahapon, maganda rin ang pinakita niyan.
And right now, Daphne, it is way much, I must say, closer set here for LPU. And they must maintain that momentum.
And the Lady Pirates are finally alive here on this match. But let's see if magtutuloy-tuloy ang kanilang gising dito. Miranda to Lopez. A bit unsure on that hit. They go to De La Cruz. Medina to Devasora from the back row. As Kat chooses Roxy. Didn't like that set that much.
Oh.
At that point will belong to Truz.
And there you go. I mean, not really the strongest of hit. I think even Truz mishit that attack from the opposite, but just, simply reading the hands of the blocker and thinking mid-air kung saan mo pupuntahin yung bola mo. That is something that Truz right now is doing contra LPU.
Truz with already 3 points. But right after that one, mukhang nakita at narinig niya tayo. Medyo nahiya siya.
Exactly, but ngayon ito nga for FEU, well, let's see how are they going to end this match. But I'm looking forward as well. We want to see how will LPU try to challenge FEU here in this match.
Well, we were talking about the composure of the Lady Tamaraws during the second set. Pero matitest din yan dito sa ating third set. But it's still the FEU Lady Tamaraws will be bringing us to our first technical timeout here in set 3.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok saya 50 na. Lipat at load na.
We're still here at set number 3, just the first game para sa ating Friday game day between the FEU Lady Tamaraws kontra dito sa LPU Lady Pirates. And it was Karil Miranda who brought us to our first technical timeout courtesy of that 1-2 play.
And right now, what's really quite, scary here for LPU is that their setter is really also very offensive. So that is an additional option for scoring for FEU.
And that will be another point here. This time coming from Nika Medina.
Well, if you're just, watching FEU right now, you wouldn't know that yung mga players we have here in the third set are bench players. I mean, they're really performing as if they were starters. And that is a good problem dito on the side of FEU.
They go to that left pin. Miranda to Lopez. That will be an attack error.
Medyo nang gigil si Lavi Lopez. Just too much, I must say, follow through on that attack, resulting for that ball to not cross here on the side of LPU.
So this is just a 1-point game. 1 point after another. A better performance we are witnessing for the Lady Pirates. But that will be blocked out.
And let's see on the replay. Kita mo, they're really just making the most of that set because of that power that ball went outside.
Imagine itong si Karil Miranda, pinabawi si Love
Yeah.
Lopez from her previous attack error. So 2 straight points para dito kay Love Lopez.
And Lovely Lopez Daphne, bayad na sa isang error na nakomit niya, scoring an attack and now a service ace.
Love Lopez just portraying her love for the game.
I like that.
Another steady serve. Galedo back sets to Ash.
Wow. That very narrow gap. Ash able to see and score a point here for LPU. Kita mo, establish yung blocker. Pinadaan in between the hands. And that is quite a very difficult job for a spiker. But Ash really executing that really well.
So let's see if they can trim down the lead into 1 point. Apparently not from that last service. And para dito sa FEU, we see here on action once again, itong si Pons and Lopez will have to rest for a while.
And right now your middle blockers here, Aces and Truz, will be responsible manning the net because, well, Aces and Elerina did a marvelous and magnificent job earlier.
And Sagaino being patient here for her team.
And sabi ko nga, Daphne, if there are, a player or players that need to step up here, I must say it is Sagaino and Cruz. They're bringing good playmaking here on the side of LPU, and I wish that would continue here in the third set.
Pero sa ngayon, Jong, makibalita muna tayo dito kay Hannah.
Roxy de la Cruz actually shared na mag-iisang buwan pa lang silang nag-training as a team. She also shared that since they just had a game yesterday, they actually had no time to prepare. Instead, they just pointed out their errors. Speaking of errors, during the huddle earlier also, Coach Cromwell told the team that they should have no doubts, no hesitations. Kayang-kaya naman nilang makasabay. Kontrolin lang ang kayang kontrolin at trabahuhin lang ang trabaho nila. Though with limited time to prepare, can the LPU Lady Pirates still bounce back for this set? Let's find out with that. Back to you, Daph and Jong.
Thank you so much, Hannah, for that report. Indeed, no doubt, dapat yung maging galaw dito ng LPU, especially that they are down by as much as 2 sets. 3-point game and a rally in here. And the Lady Pirates will be getting that point.
And right now, I think after 2 sets, I must say that right now, LPU performing really well. I mean, Ash and you have Sagaino and Cruz teaming up here for LPU.
So 2 puntos na lang to tie things up. Sagaino with that service. Ramos chooses Devosora. Ball is in play. Ramos. Balik kay Devosora. What a save there by Rivas. And it's Truz who will be earning that point.
But of course, kudos here for Rivas. Really playing big time para madepensa yung mga atake dito ng FEU. But that time, Truz says no more and adding another point here for FEU.
Over receiving that one. Ramos. Binigay dito kay Pons. Ando ng coverage. Chance to counter for the red shirts. And Roxy de la Cruz having a hard time in attacking a point.
Well, I think the sets, I mean, it is just enough for De La Cruz to hit that ball. I think major reason nga dito siguro, Daphne, is of the fatigue. Medyo bumababanda din yung vertical jump dito ni De La Cruz.
Makita mo talaga dito na nangangapa pa rin itong si Roxy de la Cruz. And yung connection niya with Galedo, and makita mo rin na masakit talaga na wala ngayon si Puso on the side of LPU. So FEU Lady Tamaraos will be bringing us to our second technical timeout, 16-11.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok saya 50 na. Lipat at load na.
3. And still, FU Lady Tamaraws trying to rule this match. But para dito sa LPU, nakita natin, mas naging malinis ang kanilang galaw. Pero parang sa isang iglap, naging 5 puntos na ang lamang dito ng FEU.
But I think FEU just really wanted to end this match so they could have enough rest coming into the quarterfinals.
Sunod-sunod na ang ating laro dito. And Rivas failing to get that first ball. Kaya magiging service ace yan dito coming from Defosora.
And sabi ko nga, Daphne, these players, the Lady Tamaraws really master each position. So, they are scoring talaga kahit nasan sila sa court.
Dalawa, tatlo. Tinatarget ka ng kalaban mo ito, di ba? Ayan. Ang ginagawa mo, mabackward ka rito. Imbis na pumorward ka na ron, abangan mo na yon, umaatras ka pa. Kanina, naabot mo pa siya ng konti. Okay? Kasi nandito ka lang. Eh, pagbalik natin, ito ka na, oh. Ano bang mahalaga sa atin? Kailangan natin makakuha ng receive, hindi na maka-opensa. Well, stop, pag nyo papulawihin, ah.
So, ngayon nakita natin specific instructions coming from Coach Cromwell, which has had a technical timeout pero after scoring another point. And that huddle was powered by Smart Live More today. Let's see how the Lady Pirates will respond to that one. But apparently that will be an attack error.
And right now, LPU even trying to help FEU to get this win. You can see on their body language, Daphne. Well, yeah, somehow it is very frustrating, but they really need to, you want to end your campaign here in the National Invitationals on a high note. And De La Cruz scoring here, another point here for LPU.
Well, much needed one for LPU, especially as how we saw Rox De La Cruz really struggling here in third set. Magandang bawi yun.
But I think this is still a manageable lead. This is just 6-point lead here for FEU. Let's see kung paano maging execution dito ng Lyceum.
Look at that leap coming from Melody Pons. But a net touch will be called here for the red shirts. So, you've mentioned na etong lead na to, they could still catch up para dito sa LPU, but it's really those errors, no,
exactly,
na parang preventing them, hindering them to create a mini run here.
Especially right now, Daphne, that FEU is already on the verge of getting their second win here in this league.
Melody Pons getting that point.
And right now, I think among the players here we have right now, Melody Pons. Reason for her to have that good jump is yung training ground naman dito, Daphne. Former, volleyball player, beach volleyball player. So certainly, walang problema sa kanya regardless maglaro siya dito on the hard court.
And the 1-2 play. Great reflexes coming from Ramos. Rivas. That push will not work. Long ball set. Melody Pons, ginawa ng paraan!
And right now, the wing spikers of FEU, the confidence, kung bakit nandun yung confidence nila, is that they can actually rely that there will be coverage. Before that attack, kita mo, Melody Pons na-block several times, but the coverage is there, and that is an extra boost of confidence if you are an attacker.
Galedo chooses Roxy. And Truz, Asis rather, will be setting that one up. And Primailon also making her presence felt here. You know, I wonder what's with Primailon because every time she scores a point, ibang-iba yung
Yes.
celebration nitong
Oo.
FEU. Pero sa ngayon, timeout muna ulit ang kailangan dito ng red shirts.
Bumablock sila doon, dumidepensa sa ibabaw. Tinatapsinan ka lang dyan, mamamatay ka. Tama? Ano ba yun? Ang problema kasi sa atin yun, over-anticipated yung mga pinagagagawa natin. Ano ba na-anticipate mo, papaluwang ka na sobrang lakas? Magpasakating naman muna ibabaw, ano nangyayari? Tapsin yan, oh. Papatayan kayo ng ganyan.
That huddle was powered by Smart Live More today.
And just like on the previous sequence, Daphne, you know, if I could just divide or credit half the point to an assist for an excellent coverage na ginagawa niya dito sa mga nabablock na atake ni Melody Pons at ni Primailon. More than a middle blocker. Good coverage here coming from Ann.
Toledo chooses De La Cruz. She was blocked. An opportunity here for the Lady Tamaraws. No perfect first ball. Melody Pons. Buhay pa rin ang bola dito. Primailon with that push. Roxy De La Cruz.
Oh. Wasted opportunity, Dav. That could be a score na sana for Lyceum, but I think somebody on her way down touches the net.
So now the Lady Tamaraws are just 2 points away from getting their second victory here in the tournament and a chance to book a ticket para sa ating quarterfinals. Long ball, well guarded at the net. Chance to counter for the red shirts. Kat chooses Roxy.
Yes, I think that is not over, Daphne. Well, I'm reading some of the comments here in the comment section. Somebody's asking why Primailon wasn't called a crossing violation earlier despite na yun nga yung katawan niya is actually on the other side of LPU na for as long as yung paa mo is not crossing the side of your opponent's court, and that is still good.
Now the Lady Tamaraws are at match point.
And there
And
you
that
go.
ball will go out as FEU Lady Tamaraws celebrating for this victory. What a way to end things out para dito sa FEU Lady Tamaraws. They just really played clean and enjoyed this match. But of course, for the LPU Lady Pirates, medyo nag-struggle talaga sila for this
Yeah.
game, but you'd really see na andun naman yung effort nila, specifically doon sa kanilang floor defense led by their libero, itong si Rivas.
And for me, for LPU, there's really nothing to be ashamed of. You know, you win, but sometimes you just really need to learn to perform better in your next tournament.
But FEU Lady Tamaraws getting their second victory for our final scores 25-15, 25-13, and 25-12.
There's nothing like winning the game.
Congrats sa promotion.
There's nothing like leveling up. There's nothing like the first face-to-face. There's nothing like meeting the fam. For great times, great memories,
There's nothing like Shakey's.
get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok Takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok Saya 50 na. Lipat at load na.
And this game belongs to the FEU Lady Tamaraws. Our scores 25 to 15, 25 to 13, and 25 to 12. FEU Lady Tamaraws, all of their players just really
Yes.
chipping in points, contributing, and most importantly, enjoying this match.
Exactly, and I must say this is a perfect time for FEU, to have their rookies playing really big time. But among the players that played right now,
Pero Jong muna, no? This best player of the match is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Going back to what you were discussing,
yes, I was
Jong.
just really so excited, Daphne, because we selected this player simply because of the high potential, of the big hope that this girl could actually bring in FEU program. Of course, we selected none other than Lovely Lopez.
At kasama niya na nga ngayon, si Hannah Lirazan. Hannah, take it away.
Ayan, we have here our MVP of the match, Lovely Rose Lopez. Lovely, you're just a rookie, but it's as if you're producing veteran numbers. Ano nga ba saan mo nakukuha yung confidence na ito?
Siguro po sa teammates ko din kasi sila nagbo-boost sa akin para ilabas ko po yung laro ko. Tinutulungan po nila ako kung paano mag-enjoy sa loob ng court.
Lovely, you won 3 sets last game, and this time you also again won 3 sets. Ano pa nga ba yung kailangan nyo i-adjust coming to the quarterfinals tomorrow?
Siguro po mag-adjust po sa blockings and sa first ball po. Yun po.
Okay, anyone you want to greet?
Binabati ko po yung family ko sa San Felipe. Hello mama, tita, inang, and yung mga kapatid ko po. And si Bench, hello, and family po ni Bench.
Ayan, at dahil ikaw ang aming MVP of the match, makakatanggap ka ng pizza from Shakey's gift certificate and also a super card. At dahil, once again, this is Lovely Rose Lopez. Congratulations, and to the team, back to you, Daph and Jong.
Thank you so much, Hannah. And once again, congratulations, Love. And to the rest of the FEU Lady Tamaraws, 10 points for this young rookie. Now let's check out our Smart Powered Up plays brought to you by Smart Power All 99 Load Now.
Exactly, and Daphne reviewing the performance of FEU and the secrets why they won this match against LPU is that first set pa lang, Daphne, nakita natin they are acting as if they are a well-oiled machine. Excellent floor defense, allowing here force Karil to set up a very good ball distribution sa mga attackers niya. I would just wanna give a citation on that wonderful floor defense and setting. And again, attacks, blocking services, name it, FEU, Lady Tamaraws really perform on these departments.
And I just want to highlight that Love Lopez scored 7 points just in set number 1. So big contribution agad ang inambag niya dito sa FEU. Meanwhile, for LPU naman, they just actually got points doon sa mga naging errors ng FEU. Kaya ang ating naging score, 25-15. And heading on dito sa ating set number 2, we got some scores para dito kay Angelica Cruz of the LPU, pero yung loaded services specifically coming from Jean Assis, it really gave impact para dito sa FEU.
Well, total domination happened during the second set. Well, I must say, I'm really lacking out of a superlative to discuss how good FEU right now. Dominance, mastery, and composure are some of the aspects that FEU showcase us here, and for sure they're gonna bring these aspects coming into the quarterfinals tomorrow.
And for LPU, sabi nga ni Coach Cromwell, there's no pressure, so this is gonna be a stepping stone for them, especially as they also enter itong ating Shakey Super League sa pre-season championship. So more in store for the LPU Lady Pirates, but maganda at malinis ang pinakita ng FEU with a score 25-13. And for our final set, mas naging malinis at maganda ang naging galaw dito ng LPU Lady Pirates. Mas naging dikit din itong set na to. But then, syempre nag-overpower pa rin yung collective effort rather nitong FEU.
And also, let's give us applause to the bench players like Truz, Medina. Everybody's really just accountable on their position, especially if they're given a chance to play. Of course, think Miranda for allowing, again, the Spikers to have a perfect picture attacking form all throughout this match. But I must say, FEU, they have a proven track record of winning tradition, and let's see if that will continue as we try to end our league here in National Invitationals.
So for our final scores, 25-15, 25-13, and 25-12. Now, let's take a look at our match summary kung saan 20 gap in terms of their attacks. And pagdating naman sa blocks, 4 ang nabigay dito ng FEU compared to LPU just giving 1.
And what's really good about FEU, Daphne, is that kanina yung mga errors nila, they try to minimize that set after set, and that is medyo kabaliktaran nga sa nangyari sa LPU na dumadaming at nagpa-pile up yung errors nila. But overall, I think FEU is very ready to enter our quarterfinals.
And ito, imagine 8 aces ang hatid dito ng Lady Tamaraos. Let's take a look at our team standing so far. So for Pool C, ang mag-advance nga sa ating quarterfinals ay itong USPF Lady Panthers as well as the FEU Lady Tamaraos. So for sure tomorrow, let's see how these teams will perform, kasi paalala lang po, 2 teams per pool will have a ticket para nga sa ating quarterfinals tomorrow. And we just finished this smooth set victory para dito sa Far Eastern University. Coming up next, itong National University will go up against Xavier University Northern Mindanao selection. Pero mamaya nga, para sa ating third game naman, Team Soxergen kakalabanin itong University of Batangas for our final game sa ating last day ng ating prelims, University of San Carlos versus College of St. Benilde. So more intense volleyball action will just really arise here at the Ninoy Aquino Stadium. So wag po kayong aalis dahil magbabalik pa ang 2024 Shakey Super League National Invitationals.